silver glow of a luna, a night elf stood alone. His name was Scions, a beast master with no beast at his side. While the evil shadow scarred the world, he chose the bow over comfort, discipline over companionship. He swore to master the wilds, to command an army of claw and fang against the coming darkness. Across forests and broken lands he traveled, taming the fierce and the forgotten. Yet his heart remained untethered. Of high mountain, beneath a moonlit sky, a black panther watched. It did not see a master. It saw pain. It saw purpose. Without fear, the beast stepped from the shadows. No chains, no command, only understanding. From that night forward, Scions was no longer alone, and where he walked, the wilds followed. This is the beginning of the greatest hunter of all time.
That's right. Of all time. Midnight Hype. Let's go. Dory, hello. Richie Starkiller. Starkiller, hello. Recnado. Crutch. Primo. Bonus Can. Yo. Here we go, man. Here we go. We're just chilling tonight, man. Bonus stream for you guys. Lots of bonus streams coming. Double stream tomorrow. Like, it just doesn't get any better, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Just saying. All right, man. How about a 24-hour stream? It's not worth it. That's a lot of work for little return or no return at all. No offense. Race changed to Dark Iron Dwarf. Felt time? You did not. How dare you? How dare you? Oh, yeah, it's Wednesday, man. Wednesday. Richie, how are you, man? Ugh. How we doing today? You guys having a great day? Lots of stuff. Lots of info today. Lots of information today dropping on the Wowhead. Now, I know Wowhead's all about the clicks. I get that. I totally get it. However, they did drop some interesting things today. We'll be talking about that later. Hey, Wiz. What's that, man? How you doing today? How you doing, man? Looking forward to early access? Now, with early access, there's some things you can't do. Did you know? Were you aware? Weird. Quite a few things that you cannot do. You cannot do it. You cannot. Oh, yeah. Cannot. Well, you can't run Mythic Plus. You can also not make a Harrineer. You will not be able to access making a Harrineer. I don't think so. Everything's there in the game right now. So if I'm looking at Battle.net right now, nothing. You're playing TBC Anniversary? Octo, that takes a stronger man than I'll ever be. Good evening, Tindy Velspaz. Baked a special edition Crayola lasagna in your honor today. Aren't you a rotten piece of crap? Wow. How did your job interview go? Wasn't planning on making one anyways. I'm not either, but they'll be butthurt about it for sure. They'll be butthurt about it. Absolutely. Got the job? Nice, man. Congratulations. You start on the 9th? Did you already give your 2 weeks and they said see you later? You got a bunch of time off now for midnight? Diabetic trolls, let's go. That's right. I just slapped on my new monitor today. Give your 2 weeks last Friday? Oh wow. Did they say don't bother? Usually that's what they do. Don't bother. My job, they want me to work 2 weeks. Yeah. Yep. The hair in here, that is. Diabetic trolls, let's go. I mean, they're just... I just think they could have done so many other things there. Oh, give me a nice payout? Good. Why don't you send the old man some money? He'll take it. He'll take it right now. He'll take it right now. All right. What do we got here? Let's see. Let's see. Do some horde stuff today. As usual with the last day of an expansion, or the last times I start streaming on an expansion, I do a couple things. Might do some PvP, do a lot of transmog runs at this time. Boo horde. I'm mostly an alliance player. Bonus. So yeah, man. Binging WoW. Yeah, next week's gonna be really good, man. Early access starts tomorrow, 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. my time. But it's time to get rid of all of the things now, all of them. These bags will be completely empty by the time I'm done. So. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped. Yeah, I'm off work for the next 2 days. So the only thing that's going to stink is that I'm streaming tomorrow morning and I'm going to be ready to play midnight tomorrow morning. I have to wait. So other than that, I mean, other than that, you know what I'm saying? YouTube, how we doing today? We having a good day? I can't play Friday, Saturday. Got trivia night for school fundraiser. Trivia night? You're not that smart. And I work Saturdays, Sunday nights, working the men's league games. Oh, yeah, because you're a tool. Unbelievable. Hey, Bish. Hey, listen here, Tindy. I don't want you to get run over by those big burly men. I mean, you probably like it. But those are some big boys out there. You shouldn't be playing with them. Enjoy the leveling experience. Oh, Cold Shiv. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. What are we doing here, man? Doing here? Oh, Devil Mackin. Thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate that. Doing here. What is this? Oh, this is Rise of Ashara. I didn't even realize that's what that was. Wow. How about that, man? Huh. All right. I need to turn on this add-on here. I need to look at add-ons. Oh, it is here. It is on. There we go. Oh, I'm only 32% in classic raids? Or classic dungeons? Really? Well, shit. I gotta get busy, man. I gotta do Encourage. Look at all this stuff, man. Okay. Well, here we go. No, that's not what I want. That's a portal. That's fine. Where's my other thing? No. Oh, it's right there. I want to go to Stone Tard. Hey, Skybob, what's up, man? You gonna go Horde or Alliance for midnight? I'm gonna be both, Recnado, but my Alliance Hunter's gonna get the call, as always. Lost 64 last weekend, but I finally scored my first goal of the season. Nice, man. I went from Dark Iron to Void Elf. I did the Void Elf thing when they came out, but yeah. Here we go. We can't finish some of this transmog off here. Classic dungeons have so many BOEs. I have a collecting tune, and it's a bear. Yeah, there's a lot. Like this is just the look at this, man. Look at all this stuff. So we're gonna go do some stuff here. Get some collecting in. You like pandas? I like pandas. You're just reffing. I am. No, I'm not. Right on time. Yes, Primo. Yeah, we're collecting right now, man. We're collecting. We're full collect mode. Hey, Davier. Gunfire in the morning. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Yep. We're just chilling, man. I will be running a bunch of dungeons this week, though. We're gonna spend a lot of time collecting, probably Friday. Or, I'm sorry, herbing and mining. We're gonna be making a shit ton of gold Friday. So come out, vibe. Let's talk about it. Let's listen to the new music. Let's see the new areas. It'll be great. Fantastic. We're gonna do the main story to level up, and then we're just gonna farm. So, and I'll be farming as I go, but yeah, I'm gonna make a lot of gold this weekend. Yeah. Herbing and mining, man. That's all I'm gonna be doing. All I'm gonna be doing, man. You know what? I have really, really, really liked the mage right now. I am really happy with the mage. Really happy, man. I am. And it's such as it hit me so like everything hit me all at once. I was like, I'm doing Brewmaster Monk. Fuck it, that's what I want. Then I was like, no, man. I started playing mage. I was like, no, I like this one. Like I've played mage before, but not like this, man. Not like this. We gotta see if we can't collect some things here. I know there's some collecting here that I've got to pick up that are drops. But what have I got for here? I'm only 82% here, so I could get some stuff. No, I'm playing Frost right now. Frost is fantastic. Arcane was good for a while, and then Thal, you were playing Arcane for a while. It was really fun, and then it just kind of went away. It was weird. It was so weird. So, well, wouldn't you know it, Thalstadan? Cowley, the purveyor of all things MMO, said he knew all along that Ashes of Creation was a scam. Saw that video today. Vixius, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that. He knew all along. He wasn't fooled. What is this? Oh, Arcane Mage is on the top right now? Hold on. Spell Slinger popular. Well, no, this is... What is this from, though, Val? Like, right now? Frost Mage on the bottom? I don't know, man. Those are pretty close, really. The last 2 weeks. Don't do the range. Look at the 95th percentile. All right. Log in, get professions learned, find a quiet spot to fish. Yeah, absolutely, man. No hair near. And where's new? New. Only 90 percentile is interesting. We will be able to do Mythic Zeros right out of the gate on Tuesday, I believe. All Mythic Zeros will be available. So we'll be running those, kids. Don't you worry about that. Sign's gonna be running a lot of dungeons next week for sure. Thank you for the follow, Quantum Freak. It's a great way. That's a great name. If Science played at the 90th percentile, I don't play the 90th percentile of anything. I play for fun, man. I do good enough on my own. I'm good with it. I'm totally good. Nothing. Totally good, man. Like, I have a job that I have to perform at. I'm not performing in a video game for the thrill, for the appeasement of others. Like, that's not happening. Like, that's a no. I'll do what I want. I don't get my self-worth out of that. Nope, not gonna happen. No appeasement here, sir.
You underestimate my power.
No, I'm here to entertain. So, fuck that guy. I work 10 hours a day in real life. I ain't doing work in a game. I'm not. No. Although I did have a very, very easy day today. Very easy day. Super easy, man. Tomato. Shut up. Shut up, man. Oh, man. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. My wife is working tomorrow instead of having a day off, so. The wife's working some OT tomorrow. Science is schlepping. We be schlepping right now, you know? What are you doing tomorrow, Thoustadan? Since you're, working from home. No, you're not. You're going to be early accessing tomorrow. Took me a minute to figure out you were doing the phonetic. Wow. Tomato. All right. I'll have to wait to the 2nd of March. But it's all right, Quantum. It's all right. You're not missing out on anything. All you're going to miss out on is some early gold and getting a character or two to 80 to 90. It's really not a big deal. Nothing changes. You'll catch it with everyone else. You wait till next week. Well, yeah, you're a super mega casual player now. Super mega casual. Yeah. Not getting anything out of these. Nothing changes, man. Nothing changes. Like, you'll be just fine. That's why they give you that 2-week grace period, man. And it kind of eases people into the game, really. Gimme. Nothing. I'm getting stonewalled right here. Stonewalled, I tell you. 82%. Nixie's Lair, I'm only 46%. We'll be going doing that today too. It's our end of the season collectors thing here. Get the blade on Sunday. Right is wrong, up is down. WoW is Hello Kitty Island Adventure. It is. So yeah, I watched an exclusive interview today with the head of Wowhead. and just not asking the right questions for the everyday player. Just no intention. All high level questions, all high level player questions. I'm like, really, bro? What's up there, Carbo? How are you, man? What are things?
I have spoken.
I have spoken, yes. There we go. There's one. One. Everything's good. I'm doing good, man. Like, I'm off for a couple days. Mine's just getting ready to really rev up the streaming for the next couple weeks. I'm ready to go, man. Ready to go. Tomorrow's going to be, like I said, tomorrow's going to be a little weird tomorrow morning for the coffee stream. I'm just trying to finish up some Transmog, some collection stuff. I got my add-on right here, and it kind of shows me just even in Classic where I'm at. Look at that, No More Gone. Look, I'm only 41% in No More Gone. So I need to collect, man. I want that. My mage is missing a lot of shit right now. So, Mike, I keep looking over your comment there on YouTube about the fishing thing. I'm like, I got to do that too, man. I got to do that too. I don't know why, but I feel like I have to get the fishing down. Maybe you can install a fishing shack in your housing, maybe. It's possible. Maybe. It's too bad they don't put housing in like your garrison stuff, because that would be really cool too. People destroyed their garrison, they don't have it anymore. And now they missed out on housing. They gotta go get it. Yeah, they gotta go get it. Gotta get it. Yeah, I did actually. It's next to a lake. Yeah. Oh, fucking balls. I forgot about that guy. God damn it, man. Missed a whole section. Now I can't get up, huh? I hate this place. I did too. You can make all the dyes with just herbs, yeah? I didn't go over here and grab these guys. I don't know why. Golly, man, because I'm talking. That's why, because I'm talking. I got distracted. It is a molten boar, yeah, 100%. Well, it was the first raid, Val. It was the first one in the game. I be yapping. I am yapping right now. So, yeah. Boy, I tell you, I came across something today, Falstadan, and I was just like, what are you doing? There was a guild I was in that I got kicked out of, and that guild leader, the guy, the raid leader-ish, guild master, started streaming right as I got into that guild. And he was doing some, it popped up on my feed. He was doing some wacky fucking shit the other day. And I was like, what are you doing, brother? What are you doing right now? You know exactly who it is. It's the botter. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? What is going on over there? It was the weirdest shit. He put on like a Bob Ross wig, but it wasn't really Bob. It was a horrible looking wig, and he was doing some painting. I'm like, what are you doing right now? Like, he's fully into whatever it is he's doing. I was like, cool, man, cool. You do you, boo. Can't bought that shit. Oh, it was way worse. It was way worse. Checking for OnlyFans now. Hot fixes that came out today? Like within the last hour? I don't know what that means. I don't believe anything you say right now. There's another one. Yay! Ooh, another one. Yeah, man. Hunter, correct an issue where Master's Call did not properly display in the cooldown manager. Fix an issue causing Boomstick, and I don't care about Boomstick, and Moonlight Chakram to gain additional benefit from Tip of the Spear. Oh, that's actually good. Fix an issue causing Bleak Powder to incorrectly scale with Mastery. Fix an issue allowing pack leaders to summon 2 beasts with Takedown. Fix an issue preventing your nature's ally animal companion from gaining Beast Cleave. So they just nerfed Survival Hunters. Would you still be my stream dad if I bought it? No. No, you need to have some integrity, son. It's all about integrity, man. I don't care if you don't make it. Make it on your own merit, on your own dime, on your own ability. Don't you fucking cheat. Woohoo! Don't you cheat. Yeah, that sounds like a big nerf to... Fuck, man. We are winning right now. We are winning, kids. Hold on. Did that just come out? Let me see. When did that come out? Oh, they came out 25 minutes ago, man. Oh, man. Those guys are going to be pissed. And you know what's funny is, hold on. You know what's funny is that get your best, get your best, get your best. Those hunters, man, they're upset right now, I'm telling you. Oh, it still says 37. Weird. All right, we're winning. Oh, see, then it gives you the actual drops. Zone drops. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's go down and grab this guy. As I mentioned, I will drink their tears with a smile on my face. I just think it's so funny because all you heard was Boomstick so powerful. They're all saying it. And Blizzard just yanked the rug out from underneath them. That's fantastic. I told you, right now, everyone's got Beast Mastery Hunter on the bottom. That's usually not... It doesn't stay there for long, so... As long as I'm in mid somewhere, I'll adjust. It's fine. No, 6-7. 6-7. Sky Bob, 6-7. All right. 6-7. That's what we're doing. Yeah, man! Let's go! Yes! It's a better number than 69. 6-7. Yeah, that's right. Silence has been banned. You can't. It's so awesome. I don't know about that. Come on, man. Sometimes you get a little too old for a little 6-9. Bible thump. Yeah, the Bible thump. Yes. Yes. Skibbity toilet. What's the toilet piece? I don't know what that is. What? I don't understand the toilet thing.
For the Alliance!
That means it's bad? Skibbity toilet's bad? That's the neat thing with the internet. Nothing is ever dead. It's true. The YouTube video.
Woo!
Oh, I already had that. All right, let's go. Why don't I have... Oh, the zone. Oh, okay. Fine. He's still talking, man. Fucker's still talking. It means literally nothing, huh, Gmod? Radical, man. Radical. Do I want to watch that? Do I want it? Can I watch it, Primo? Or just one of those things where I just shouldn't be watching it at all? Let me preview it here. This is exactly why we're going to lose the next war. This right here. This is Primo's generation. This is what they do. All right, we had enough of that. Golly, man. Golly, man. This is worldwide. I understand that it's worldwide. Thank you for educating me that we have a whole world. I guarantee you, they're not watching that video and doing that in the Ukraine, there, Primo. I can tell you that right now. I bet you they are in the sections they have power. Sure. You haven't seen that in Arkansas? Oh, it's coming. I will bet you if Thal showed his son that video, he's already seen it. I guarantee it. Then skibbity away. Yeah, that's how that works, man. Thal's kids have already seen that video. I guarantee it. That was funny, man. That was fucking funny. Now we can go do this, for fuck's sake. Golly, man. Golly. All right, here we go. You busy watching Minecraft videos? Good lord. Do you play Minecraft with him? Can you do that? I wouldn't have the patience. I have, but normally no. Mrs. Scions bought me a steak for dinner. Wasn't that nice of her? She felt bad because she had to hook me up to the machine again. Oh, that's really cool, actually, Thal. That's really cool. You have your own Minecraft realm? Thanks for the follow. Parator Prime. Thank you, man. Welcome in. Welcome in. Glad you're here, man. Really excited about tomorrow. We're going to get into some of the things you can and can't do tomorrow here in a second. I think Thal's doing the right thing. Let him learn all that shit. What's happening? It's early access tomorrow. You already know this. I'll explain that to you. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh, yeah. By fire be burned. Yes, by fire be burned. Come on, man. Just do it. Just shut up and do it. Fuck. AI is going to replace coders. 100% it's going to replace coders. Yes. That's what I'm saying. He's actually learning all that stuff. Like, technology's going to take that over. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, you might want to go be a plumber. They won't be doing that for a while. Or an electrician. Nerds. Elon will have a robot for that. He might. They're doing stuff all over the place right now. What's up, Strider? I just ran this myself. Those are too good, though. My plate soldiers didn't drop. Oh, that sucks. Thou knows the movie. What movie? Well, it wasn't coming to Game. I didn't think it would come to Game Pass. I wondered how they would do it, and they figured out a way, man. There's clearly some other stuff there, so... What? What is that? On the porch today? Why would he leave that book? Wow. Where does he pick up these people? Fuck, man. I have to start walking armed in my own house. Well, I knew it was coming to console. I just didn't think it was coming to Game Pass. They've talked about it. They just haven't outwardly talked about it to the player base. $30 a month? Without adding any... People will pay it too, Thal. They'll fucking pay it. Yeah, there'll be PC checks. Oh yeah, the whole thing. The whole thing's gonna come to a head. That's just truth. The whole thing, man. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. That's a little normal. Oh, now Primo, there's no reason for that. This is why we have problems with new players and the player base, the veteran players. You're the reason. Be more open-minded, man. What's your thoughts in guilds? I've tried many, but all seem inactive where I'm the only one on, and where when not everyone seems just in Discord, it's an odd requirement to me. You got to find the right guild. That's the problem. There's a lot of people that think that they're, oh, I'm going to start a guild and we're going to do this and we're going to do that. A guild takes it's a lot of work. And that's why people ask me, hey, Silence, do you have your own guild? I'm like, no. That's a lot of work that I'm unwilling to do. So it is hard to find a good guild. You got to keep trying, man. So, my controller died. The cat ran over my keyboard. Any EU folk can come join my guild. There you go, man. There you go. Right there. That's fantastic, man. All right. Where's my... There it is. There it is. All right, let's take a look at this here real quick. All right. So here's what we got right. What's going on here? Oh, I have it down. All right. All right. Heronir will not be available during midnight early access. Says I'm sorry. That's a lie. You can't have it. You cannot have it. It will not be there. Unlocking the Heronir requires completing only the main Herondar campaign quest, which will award the allied race and this mount, usable by all characters. All right. So let's see how many people are pissed off about this. Why did we pay for early access then? How is the new race an early advantage? Incoming Earthen situation all over again. The Earthen was a poor choice for that anyways. Early access is just their way of making us pay for a staggered launch. At 100%. I'll agree with that. Personally, I bought it for all the add-ons outside of the early access. A weird statement. If you're one of the people who got the Epic Edition for just early access, then not only do I have no sympathy for you, I'm actually glad you're mad. If you got it for in-game stuff and the early access was a bonus, then I just want to point out you should never have expected it. Wow. I'm sorry, but if this is true, it's just dumb. Dude, did you read above? It's true. It's posted. It's true. Yeah, that's all it is. They paid for a staggered release. Yes. Yeah. Smart. Fucking smart. And they can make some extra money. Fucking smart. Do you think Blizzard's dumb about making money? Like, come on, man. Let me see here. It's 4 days early access, and everyone who plans on playing midnight at launch should have the expansion bought by then. Plus, there's no advantage. Heronir is just another race. Leveling Heronir is no different than leveling any other race, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you think. It's what Blizzard wants to do. It's what they want to do. Let them do it. Fuck. Who cares? Who the fuck cares? You can fucking race change. In 3 days, I race change. Simple. And then they've got Celebrate Midnight's launch with rewards across all Blizzard games. I'm not doing any of that. It's not free, no. I did not watch this video. So this guy here, Squishy, he's like the head of Wowhead. And I'm sure he's a nice guy, but like when he was talking about this question or here, he's not talking to the everyday player. I can tell you that right now. You know how the Hair and Air Druid forms are out yet? Or am I just missing? Oh, they're out. Ugh. Were the portrait decor and the after-looking thing is exclusive to early access? Some of them were, yes. No raid renown for Mythic Season 1 or Midnight Season 1. So there's no raid renown. There's nothing. You're going to get there by playing the game. Hey, Wendy, what's up? I wanted to look at this. Oh, what's this? More decor, but more knowledge needed. What's new with Midnight Inscription? A lot of housing stuff's going to come out of Midnight. Or out of Inscription, is my understanding. Oh, Prey release schedule. So they're going to release Prey in stages. Let me see. Oh, that's it? Adventure track veteran. So for Nightmare Prey, you only get champion track gear. That sucks, man. I was hoping for more. I was really hoping for more there. What do people say about this? Delves are just better. I would agree. Yeah, I'm always ready for questions. Let's go, Sin. Come on. But you get Hero in the Vault doesn't say that, does it? Okay. You're doing those 4 hunts per week to get your big chunks of journey progress. Okay. I thought they mentioned it. I'm looking at it here. I'm not seeing it. Oh, the chest will give them goodies. Okay. Maybe if you do the maximum, it will. Yeah, I've been busy. You're probably right about that. Yeah. Does nostalgia unfairly judge the newer versions, or does it actually expose their flaws? What nostalgia does is it's a false sense of security. It's oh, this is how it was, not how it is. And unfortunately, human nature, you're always going to default to, because even I do it. Oh man, things aren't just as good as they once were, and all this other stuff. Like that was 20 years ago. You're living 20 years in the past. Things are passing you by. Like, you can live in the past if you want, but there's nothing there for you. You've already been there. You need to come to the front. You need to come to the front of the line. Nostalgia makes us forget all the flaws of that time 100%. Oh, it was just better, but it wasn't. As an example, nostalgia for classic Warcraft. You had a hard time getting into dungeons. You had a hard time getting into raids. You had to grind your ass off. You had a lot more time to do it. And the game scene has changed over the last 20 years. People don't have as much time just to sit and veg, play games all day. They've grown up. It's an older player base. They have jobs and families and all of this stuff. And you don't have time to sit there and grind for 12 hours a day. Sorry, you're not 16 anymore. It's different. And so nostalgia is actually a trap where you think it's really good, but it's not. Thank you, Shadow. I appreciate you, man. I can't sit still on waiting. I know I'm the same way. By all means, how long took end boss from vanilla, TBC, etc., etc. mean current and content is time warp rather vanilla? How long took it first kill on Lich King? I just think right. Why not? Did WoW changed or did the players change? Players changed. The players changed. The culture has changed. Gaming culture has changed. That's what it is. The culture has changed. You have to change with the culture. You got to keep up. You got to keep up, man. People want different things. People want faster things. They want faster rewards. Give me, get me, buy me, do me. I want it right now. FOMO. That's all it's about. They took like half years rather than Miscellaneous has first skill week, month. Or yeah, it's completely different. Yes, ma'am. He's maintaining that connection. Not rabbits in the cook pot. Yet. My hackles are up really hard on this right now. You know that, right? No, I just, I'm going to start keeping... Yeah, and I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to start making sure I've got something in each room right now. I'm just saying, like, something's not right. That doesn't bother you, does it? Didn't. Oh, Wendy, thank you for the subscription, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Science, can I ask you a question? When he starts showing up, big problem. I have a question for you. That is not an acceptable timetable. Yes. Here's what my wife says to me. I said, "Hey wife, what time is dinner?" She goes, "Soon." I have a question. She goes, "What time's dinner?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Soon." Soon is not a time. Soon is not a time, man. Sooner rather than later is also not a time. That's bullshit. Between 6 or 7. Yeah, you'll get dinner soon. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Is that where you want to go? Okay. No. Hang on. I go to where Sin's at. Is player freedom more important than having a clear design direction from the developers? You need both, but player freedom is very important. Let the players decide how they want to play your game. So you make your game, let the players decide how they want to play it, then you mold the game around that play style. That's what you do. Nobody will see anything if something were to hit Scions in the head from off screen. Keep it up, Thal. Keep it up. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. My wife can't tell how soon is soon. Yeah, I don't know what soon. What do you type in there? If soon irritates you, then you should just do it yourself. Have you lost your mind? Oh, I was gonna say. Wait a minute. Hey, Sage, how are you, man? How's the job, man? How's work? You still have your job? Are things still good? It's complexity a sign of depth. Is complexity a sign of depth or just an artificial difficulty? It's a sign of depth. It's not artificial difficulty. When you're designing something in a game or you're designing something for other players, it's a big deal, man. It's a big deal. So. Oh yeah, I would definitely say that. All right. We breaking eggs, kids. We breaking eggs. We be breaking them. Oh, yeah. Wait, what kind of steak was that, honey? You got? Was it New York? Choice is fine. Choice is good. Woohoo! Let me see here. What? Yeah, choice is fine. Select is what we don't want. No. Prime is good, but Prime is expensive. Yeah. Choice is fine. Winco has select meat, and it's tough and shit. Are the metas created by the community healthy, or do they gradually reduce creativity? The problem is when you have meta builds, you have things in the game that work really well and things that don't work in the game really well. And realistically, all the math and all the class balancing, that's going to create the meta specs. And the player base is right on it, man. They do the math, they do all that creativity, and they're like, bam, this works over here, this doesn't work over here. Don't do this, do this. They reduce a lot of creativity because then all the builds are not viable. And I think it's very difficult to balance everything. Like, there's just no way. If you're creative enough, you can't get around it. Right now, it's all assumptions. Right now, anyone telling you what the meta classes are right now for Midnight is a lion sack right now. Hey, Berezovsky, how are you? Happy Wednesday. Completely. Anyone right now that has a video out about what the meta specs are, not only did they waste your time, well, not only did they waste their time, they're getting clicks on their videos, right? Because you're getting sucked into it. They have no fucking clue. They will know closer to the 17th, correct. We have to know what the math does. We don't know. Nobody knows. So, you just got to do the best you can. So, my best advice, with no clear way to a meta spec at the beginning, just get to the highest item level gear you can. That's all you can do. Like, that's it, man. Woohoo! You did it. That's all you can do, man. Like, I don't know what to say. There we go. Did I move to the Horde? No, I have one Horde character. One. Yeah, don't treat it like the end-all be-all, because then all that stuff changes, too. It all changes. It'll change again. Thank you for the follow there, Acantress. I hope I said that right. Yeah, it all changes. Even the meta specs change. Even the early builds change. Mid-tier, mid-season, like, come on, man. Level all the classes and pick the one that performs the best. I'm not doing that. Valk does that. I'm not doing that. Valk's a big old sweaty. So. He's a big old PvP sweat. Yeah, he is. Shield acquired. What shield? Omega. Yeah, the Omega S tier, yes. I just play for fun. I do that too. I've had no problems getting things done in the game by not playing the meta spec. So. What do you want? Hang on. That's actually kind of a cool little shield there. I like that. I have this one, I think. Don't I? I think I have this one. That's also a cool shield. Yeah. I rolled it off you. Oh, yeah! I did. MM Hunter Omega, it's just not. And I think that the nerf incoming for Survival Hunters, I think it's really going to piss people off. I really do. It's going to piss off a lot of the survival hunters right now. It's going to piss off the melee players. Oh, survival's so fun, because it's overpowered. So you like it because it's overpowered, not because you not because you enjoy the class. Survival's not. They just nerfed the shit out of it. So that's the way it is, man. Hunters are overtuned already. Right now, the only one that's not is the Beast Mastery Hunter. So it's on the bottom right now. I think it always changes, man. I'm not even concerned. Not even a little bit, man. Not even a tiny bit. I'm concerned about that. For all the married guys, tell your wife you're unavailable for any serious housework over the next week. My wife, you know what's funny about that, Fishing? It's funny that you said that. My wife just came to me yesterday, and she said, okay, so she goes, let's talk about this. I'm like, all right. She's like, okay, so you got new content coming out for Warcraft. I said, yep. She goes, you're going to be streaming every day for a couple weeks, right? I go, yeah. And I said, yep. And she goes, okay, we're good. I just got to know. What's a moment that happened to you in World of Warcraft that you couldn't get past or forget? A moment that you felt affected you even outside the game? That's a great question. I've got a couple. I'm trying to wrap my head around what I want to do right now. Which section? Which section I want there? Oh yeah, Mythic World Tour a couple times. Yeah, several times. I'll be tanking one of those. I would say the first time I got sat on a Mythic raid team or a heroic raid team, and then I started raiding with another team, and they didn't like that, so they brought me back in and brought me back into the raid team because I was raiding with somebody else since they sat me. I think that was a key defining moment in my raiding career where I was like, people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So I would say that. His wife will remind him that it's a raid night. She doesn't play well. Yeah, my wife does that. Yeah. Oh, you're not good enough to be on our team, but you can, So I started raiding, and I was raiding with someone that they knew, and they're like, "Oh, I don't like that." And I'm, well, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, problem. That's what happens when you join shitty teams. 100%. You have to go through a lot of shitty teams sometimes to get to a good one. And I have found a lot of shitty teams out there. You can make your own. That's always an option. I don't want to, so I'll just wade through them. Mare. Give over, man. Tell me you have a whole... I have no fucks for them to say, yeah. What's my final four? My final four is Hunter, Mage, Paladin, Shaman. That's where I'm at right now. Yeah, you know what? There's a lot of people playing the unholy thing right now. I see a lot of unholy death knights out there. People playing that. DK Paladin Warrior and then a floating spot. Yeah. I can see that. I get that. You got a good one for guilds? What do you got? What do you got? Final four is Wind Walker, Monk, Main, Shadow Priest, Arcane Mage, Elemental Shaman. Nice, man. Very nice. Thal, I've been thinking about having you on the podcast to talk about guilds. The team you made before coming to ZTH fell apart? Woohoo! That's really... People don't realize there's some things in guilds to look out for. One of the biggest things you can do when you're looking for a guild is any guild that has this descriptor in trying to get people to join their guild is not a guild you should join. And that is simply this. Our guild was made out of the ashes of another guild. Anytime you see that, you run, because what you've got is people who don't play as a team, number one. People who didn't get what they wanted as fast as they wanted, so they just left and made their own team. And you'll never fit in there. Made shit super awkward. That's the Cliff Notes, really. Wow. Are druids gonna be strong early? Don't know, Matt. Mr. Landers, have no idea. We don't know. Then the people left wanted to push harder into heroics. Into heroics? That happens all the time. I guess the guild I just left, the raid team I just left broke up already, so. That was before Mythics? That's crazy. With one of the guys on the team who was my boss at the time was fucking my brother's girl, and he was married. What? 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 Oh my God, Thal. Oh my God. Was the game ever at some point the reason for your tears, or did something happen to you that made you feel you could never forget the day and you suddenly thank the game developer to yourself? No, I can't relate to that question at all. It was never that way for me. I played the game because it was fun, man. That's all I did. So. It's very difficult right now, Mr. Landers. It's very difficult. Ugh. Look, I'm gonna melee Nefarian right here. I'm gonna melee him as a mage. Wow, look at all this stuff I got, man. I gotta sell, get rid of. Oh, yeah. What do we got here? Hang on. Shop. How much is the token up for? 293. Not high enough. All right. What's next on our list? Our Nixia's lair. We got to go there next. But first... Did you see the Drama Time episode I preached about my ZTH team? Didn't you show me that once? You showed me that once, right? Yeah, we talked about it. Yeah. Something about, Yes. You did tell me. I don't remember exactly what it was about, but I remember you talking about it. Token's 385,000. That's in EU, right? No. Here we go. We selling it all, man. Selling it all. We're cleaning that bag right now. Ain't nobody buying shit right now. Not today. Just sell that shit. Just sell it. Clean that bag out. Yeah, EU? Yeah. We be cleaning. We be cleaning. Oh, look at this. Findings of the Windseeker. Oh, yeah. So I was getting rid of all this shit, man. It's gone. It's fucking gonzo right now. Whatever I can sell. All of it. Woohoo! All right, let's go, man. Keep this. If I get glad in season 1 to use my Frosty Cade, the lowest rated spec in PvP currently, will you carry me through season 1 raid and PvP gear? I don't know about carry, but I'll do what I can. Why? Oh. Did you AOTC? It'd be easy for you to get. See what I can do, my man. I'll see what I can do. All right. Nixie's lair. Let's go. What sword? What is your rating for World of Warcraft story, and what do you feel is missing, and who do you think is the main character in this game? I would say the story is about a 6 out of 10. They've had some really good stories. They've had some really poor stories. You're going to average it out. I think there's been more poor than good, especially lately. So I'm going to say 6 out of 10. What do I feel is missing? You need to really learn storytelling from the original guys that made the game. It's not happening. It didn't happen, and that's a bit of a problem. It's a bit of an issue. These new people, they don't have the whole Warcraft vision in mind. They're just working. They're just coming in for a job. Who do I think is the main character of the game? It's the world. That's the main character in the game. What do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people? What do you mean? I'll follow and contribute absolutely nothing. Thank you, Crazy Back. These new I said new people, not you people. New people. They're just coming in for work, man. It's just a job. They're not invested in it, really. They're just not. Any UI anyone can suggest? I just use the base UI and I tweak it with an add-on. All I'm doing. That's it, man. Oh, that's all I'm doing. That's it. Unbelievable, man. Take that. This is the most aggravating group I've been in. It's like herding cats. You in a raid right now? I thought you would be pissed off about yesterday still. This was the first raid I ever went in, and I thought it was the coolest shit in the world. A dragon in a dragon cave. It's fantastic, man. I loved it. I'm like, this is epic fantasy right here. Epic. I think Warcraft did a really good job with this raid. And again, the one boss raids I think are going to be a big deal. I think people are really going to like playing the game, honestly. Yeah, the more dots. Yeah, that's when people really took shit serious, and it's like, why? You don't have to have 20 bosses. You have to have one good story, one good raid design. Hey, Lefty, how are you, man? How does Anixia get out, though? That's what I want to know. Like she's trapped in here. No way out unless she transmutes into human form. I don't know. Transforms. Are we done? We are. Very nice. Very nice. All right, what's next on the list? Encourage. Last question. Do you think that this particular game could affect marital relationships? And if it does affect them, would it be in a positive or negative way? Depends on the relationship you're in. With my wife, it did at first until she understood why I played it. And then again, you know, communication is the key. I think that, and this is going to piss some people off. I apologize for this, but I've seen it a lot. I think that in a lot of relationships, there's a lot of controlling going on. And I think that some people want to control other people's time and what they do. And that's never worked for me, so. Just saying. In a relationship, one person tends to dominate some of that time, and they're allowed to do so. And that's not ever going to be me, so. Are the tier 20 sets still available to buy? For the anniversary event? Ugh. We gotta go, man. We got ways to fly. Come on, bro. All right, Sin. Thank you, man. I want to say no. I want to say that passed. That's done. Right now. Of YouTube video, World of Wifecraft, that took looked that up and watched. It's very funny. It's a 17-year-old. There's a bot in here. It's you. We just went Libertarian 1, Blood 4 Unholy, and cleared on normal for shits and giggles. That's ridiculous, Guy Bob. That's absolutely ridiculous. Beep boop, beep boop, boop, bop, bop, boop. Beep boop. So don't forget, we have a coffee stream tomorrow morning, and then I'm going to take a break, and then we're going to be into midnight early access. Stream will start my normal stream time, which is an hour before the Realm School Live. Yeah, I'm going to take a break tomorrow in between streams. Yeah. Maybe sneak in a little bit of a nap. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Yeah. Supposedly an hour. Oh, I'm not doing a 24-hour stream. Look, the only people that are doing 24-hour streams are people who don't know any better or people who are getting paid. The big guys doing 24-hour streams, they're getting paid. You're getting paid, bro. Your boy Tally that does all these marathons and shit, he just sucks him in and knocks down the money, man. The way it is. It's been that way for years. Can I shorten this? Yeah. Excellent. I did it for the love of the game once. I did it for Shadowlands, 24-hour stream. I was actually up 25 hours streaming Warcraft. And guess what? Nobody was here. Nobody gave a shit what I was doing. Nobody cared, man. They didn't hang out. They didn't support me. They just, they were gonzo, man. You were here, but you weren't here. I was by myself a lot of that stream. Tally's the fakest of fake streamers. I don't know about fake. He did know all about Ashes of Creation, though. He came out and said he knew it was a scam all along. Said it out loud. Yeah. Exactly. You signed up for the 24 hours, not me. If you're asking for it, then that's what you want. And you'll be there, right? How that works. It was Shadowlands. We didn't know that at the time, though. We were coming off a Legion. We didn't know. Mismanaged. Well, he knew it all along, though. That's what I found was funny. Like, really? I don't deserve this hate. Oh, you stop. Not being dramatic, for God's sake. Tuck in, man. Tuck in. Well, I kind of knew it was over when the first game director left. I'm like, because I was watching their Twitch streams, and then he just left. He up and left, no problem. I was like, he saw something we don't see, and then, yeah, I was like, okay. Of course, that was after I gave them some money, of course. I was like, I'll give him some money. We'll check it out. We'll see what happens. Yeah, the money dried up big time. Yeah. No, it was just the game. It was the way it happened, Amara. I was like, something doesn't feel right about that, because he went from all gung ho to he ain't talking about nothing, and I was like, okay. Where did he go, Amara? Do you know? You have to remember, I've had a lot of time in corporate America. Like, I've seen it. But where did he go? I can't remember. You're giving money to no light, no fire. I don't care what you say. I haven't. I've reached out to them to test, and I haven't gotten a response back yet. So, I think they'll have to keep him in the country. There's no way that they cannot not keep him in the country at this point. I think he's gonna get smoked. With a big old lawsuit, man. I really do. I think it's coming. Like personal lawsuits. But again, just remember that it doesn't really affect him. None of this affects him at all. So he's got some stuff squirreled away for sure. Like he'll be fine. Where am I? I'm there. All right, I got a few more. Let's go, man. Yeah, Light No Fire is going to be just fine. I am really looking forward to that game. That and Fable. I'm really looking forward to Fable. Thal, you going to play Fable? I'm going to play Fable. YouTube hasn't said a whole lot today. You guys still there? You YouTubing viewers? You guys there? I've been waiting. I want to make sure I didn't miss something or something isn't going wonky. You ate it. You ate the money. A big old wasp. Give me stuff. And yeah, I'm playing Fable. Yeah, man, you're going to have to buy it twice. Oh, because of the wife. Yep. Because of the wife. Make sure you buy the collector's edition twice. Make sure you do that. That'll make me happy. After financing your Diablo fixation. What's up, Ben? How are you, man? Yeah, I already have it. You can still get it. Yeah, I already have it. Fable, Light No Fire. Thal, I want you to think of it, buying that for Mira as a an early Christmas present. Just start Christmas early, bro. Like, I think you'll be fine. Ooh, 7-stream streak, man. It's pretty good. The new update to No Man's Sky looks interesting, does it? Oh, look at this, man. Stolock, 1986, gifting a tier 1 sub. Thank you, man. Jerry091. There you go. Thanks for the gifted sub, brother. Appreciate you.
I'll be watching you.
Thank you. I smell the wife making the steak right now. The dogs are getting steak for dinner too. What we found is that the dogs, we save money making food for them the way we have it. The way I'm eating anyways. You would have so proud of Baby Bat last night. She did great at the band concert. Oh, that's awesome. I'm also ready for midnight. Yeah, I can't wait. They added a new car. A car? Oh, for the planet? I think that's kind of cool, actually. It'd be really super cool if it had, like, weapons and stuff on it. You're gonna get Fable as well. There's some good games coming out, hopefully, this year. It's pretty dope. 100% it did. Yeah. Look at that, man. Look at that. Most ground vehicles have weapons. Yeah, but is this one like got like a gauze rifle or something on it? Something awesome. A set of turrets, a bazooka. Gonna get a PS5 Pro this summer. Oh, it's a scrapper truck. Okay, that's kind of cool. Mama Bear, happy hump day, y'all. We're halfway to the weekend, and the energy in this community is absolutely electric. I'll be working and lurking, sending massive love to you for keeping the vibes high and the winds coming. A mountain peak is just a midpoint for those who climb together. Let's keep climbing because the view from the top belongs to us all. Look at you, man. We're sharing everything. Thank you, Mama Bear. I'm going to get the... Oh, give your wife the old one for Fable. That's not nice. Although my wife does get my hand-me-down PCs. She does get those. Smeller, not shelter? What? Oh, an auto smelter. That's kind of cool, though. It needs to... Yes, a forge. It needs to have a big old fucking weapon on it. Like a battery of missiles on it or something. Yeah. Get a new PC recently. The RAM issues are making it too expensive to buy a new one for me. Yeah. Yep. All right. Let's reload. Maybe I missed something. Seeing if I missed something here. I did not miss a thing, but you know what? I'm okay with that right now. Oh, yeah. Let's go, man. Let's fucking go. All right, we did this. Let's do this other one here. Thank you, honey. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Dude, that is pretty soon, I will have to say. Yeah, thank you. Do I have to go inside? Raid, it's in here. Ah, thank you for the follow there, Wheezy. Thank you, appreciate you. There it is. Mrs. Science just dropped off a big old steak, and we're gonna be eating it. Yeah, we are. With mushrooms. Oh. Thank you, Mrs. Science. We're trying to reset the glucose monitor right now. Now you're hungry? You have a RAM stash? Send some my way. Let's see what the old glucose monitor says. It takes a while. It's so funny, man. No. You cannot have some. Cannot. No. Let me see here. Fantastic, man. No, I want this, not that. If you guys have ever wanted a Lich King figure, one's coming. Upcoming Arthas figure to come with 4 in-game unique transmogs. Pre-order March 2nd. How much do you think it is? McFarlane Toys. How much you guys think this is? Here we go. Well, that's not telling me how much it is. At all. So they haven't put they haven't put a price on it yet. They've already done Illidan, 150. I mean, could have been. Gonna be scalped to the maw and back. I mean, maybe. This is probably worth 2,000 to 5,000 bucks when it gets sold. So it's 8.5 inches high. So not very big. 8.75 inches tall. So it's only like, you know, that tall. Still cool though. That's pretty good. I think my wife just did perfectly. And it has 4 unique transmogs for in-game use, but it doesn't tell you what they are. So. I don't know, man. The Lich King was the best villain in the game. 100%, man. We already know this. I'm just saying. Model for the sword. Hey, Carbon, where did you put that sword, by the way? Hey, Morningstar, just having a little dinner. You're not going to put it in the bathroom, are you? I bet this was a fun raid when it was new. I'm just asking. You like to spend so much time in there. I think that these models are really good. These models here of these guys. I don't think that the boss model's very good. At all. I think the boss model is very Bush League. Oh, it's not. I already have it, and it's just the ones you can ride here in Encourage. It's not. Which ones is it? The black one? Mm-hmm. They had to collect and donate. Yeah, that sucks. No, it's black. There's many colors of these on Garage. You got a blue one, a red one. This mount can only be summoned in the temple. So blue is incorrect. I think it's the black one. Got a red one and a green one too. Shut up, Primo. Here we go. Down in the hole. We're going to get some of this stuff, man. Like I said, we are patiently waiting. We are impatiently waiting for midnight. Impatiently waiting. Yeah, that's usually how it works. Cold Shiv. Have you never done this before, Cold Shiv? Have you never been a part of when they turn everything on? Usually stuck at work? Yeah. Oops. So basically what happens is you're in the game and then the quest appears at the appointed time. Usually you can't see the quest giver. You quit your job to play WoW? I can see that, Primo. It is very exciting to be there when it opens, yeah. It certainly is. All right, here we go. Wow, an actual mechanic? That's weird. There we go. Gotta freeze the boss to kill it. Well, I'm a frost mage. Well, that's right. I can mount in here. I keep forgetting I can mount in here. Yeah, Miscellaneous. Yeah. Wrong way. Oh, no, I can go this way. Do that. Do that. Let's do that. All these bugs and fireflies and shit. Oh, did the boss come over too? I didn't even notice. All right, here we go. Oh, I just bought the Deathwing plushie. Did you really? That's awesome. That is super awesome. I bought my wife a plushie once. She still has it.
Work.
You are not working. You're not even at the ball crushing factory. Everybody here? My God. Got my wife on the Murloc plushie. Oh, that's nice. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, yeah. It's a getting better. Wait a minute. Oh, do I have to go up or down? Remember, maybe it was up. No, it was up. Am I forever stuck with him now? Trying to remember. Oh. Look at it with a stick. Okay. Well, we're gonna be here forever. Let's move on. Fortunately, I can break combat. No, he's not worth the headache. No.
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
Moving on. Oh, damn it, man. Go up. Let's go here. Oops. There we go. This steak was cooked perfectly. My wife did a really good job with this. We're just in a full reset right now. Professor Grays are very annoying now. All right, though. Ooh, I'd go for some fish and chips. That sounds good. I haven't had fish and chips in a long time. A little fried cod. Yeah, man. What have I got? Now I just need to go down that way. Cod does make a very good fish fry. Smelly kick butt, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that. I just like General So's. What you're making for dinner tonight? I'm gonna say Frost Mage, your main for no. I'll be playing Hunter for midnight. I'm gonna say you're making spaghetti. Homemade pizza. I think I already have the pet. I want to say. I believe. Yeah, it'd be rude not to share new. Yeah. Yeah. Super rude. All right, this is a good spot for me to take a break. I will be right back. You good thing you're not silenced. I will be right back. You guys enjoy these be right back clips. It's evening right here in Dornegal. No, Jesus Christ! I'm running. Oh, Jesus, look at this fucking guy. Oh, this is bullshit! No! I'm never gonna get anything done. Oh my god. I'm here for you. Can you not find me? Are you scared? You want to play ball with me, Fabio? I've got some balls for you. How about these nuts? Yeah, you're here. I seen the cold. Where are you, Fabio? Huh? Are you fucked? Yeah, there he is. You know, Mrs. Scions, like, we went out on a couple dates. She spent the night one night and then never left. Did you know that? Like, I talked to my parents and I was like, Mom, Dad, she won't leave. Like, what am I supposed to do? And they're like, buy her a phone. I'm like, what? You buy her a phone. There's no way you reverse that. This isn't Uno. Why do you still play this crap game? I love this game. I love playing this game. There's a lot of people out there that love playing Warcraft. If you don't enjoy playing Warcraft, don't come in here and tell me that it's a crap game because you don't like it. The reason why Warcraft is popular is because it resonates with all kinds of people. There are still millions of players out there that play Warcraft in all its different versions. You can't say that about games like Dune right now, right? Dune is kind of dying right now, and it was never as popular as Warcraft has been. So let's make no mistake about it. Warcraft is fun. People like it. So never play a game that you don't think is fun. If you don't think it's fun anymore, don't play the game. As for me, I'm going to play World of Warcraft. I think it's great. Can't take two. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. %. Oh! Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, that's probably a good idea. There you go. Yeah, she's doing it to help me. I don't even know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. Oh my god. Look at this. I got a giant fucking beaver. Oh. I have swamp ass right now. Da-da-da. Let's do it. Oh shit, I just disengaged off. God damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Sit in the chair twice. Hold on. There's 1. 2. No.
How come I'm the only one in the hole? How come everyone else isn't in the hole? That's bullshit.
You like it in the whole time.
The fuck? Because all the things is a really heavy oh, balls. You run both and yours is... I don't remember this. Oh, that's right. I remember now. Happy dance. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. There's your happy dance. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hi, Scions. I am your number one fan. Who the fuck is this?
I think I'll do a wraparound.
I think I'll do a wraparound. Wraparound. Pulling in hot, taking everybody out with Scions, Fubarian. Scions still very much in lead. Fubarian coming in hot. Scions wins again. Wait, he got a restarting one. What happened? Did I get bounced out? Where am I? I was right there. That was bullshit. I was robbed. What the hell? Apparently my bike isn't fine either. Oh my god, man. Oh, see, I mean, oops. This thing's got more meat than I've ever seen because I love gnomes. I've never seen so much meat or fish. Open up! Oh, bitch! Oh.
It's good to see you again. Pull up a chair by the hearth.
All right, thank you. Twisted, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Random vids, hello. Like a habit. I gotta quit doing that. You thought you had Hearthstone launch, but I was sure I did not because of the music. Doing here. This is a no. No. All right. Yes, that's funny. Hunter. Final four is Hunter, Mage, Paladin, Shaman. All right, let's get rid of all of this now. Yay! Yay, Transmog! Here we go. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ugh. And that, oh. Huge venom sac makes you wonder. All right. Enhancement shaman? No, elemental shaman. Mage, hunter, pally, druid. Nice, man. Very nice. Where was I at? Oh, here we go. Oh, we gotta go to Nax. We gotta go to Nax, man. I do believe the Last Titan, we will be back here. And I can't wait to be back here. I'm very, Drake Upon, I'm very excited, man. Very excited for tomorrow. I'm really hoping that the systems they put into Midnight are really, really good. And really streamlined. Hope is not a plan, but I'm hoping. Yeah, the prey system is going to be a little strange. But I'm looking forward to it. Labyrinths is going to be toward the end of the year. So we'll have to wait on those as well. Can't wait for those, though. Yeah, I'm most excited for Labyrinths. Yeah, 100% Labyrinths. Enough said, yeah. Labyrinths are going to be a big deal. The 25 player. Less than 24 hours. Yes, this is true. Less than 24 hours, man. 100%. All right, see if I can't get anything here. Here we go. The countdown. I wish I had a countdown. I don't have that high velocity editor kind of deal. I will say though that my add-on video's picking up a bit, which is really cool, I think. That's always helpful to me. I'm getting 60 views per hour right now on that video, so makes me pretty happy. Happy, man. So yeah, countdown, all the things, man. Now don't forget tomorrow. We're not really interested in the story per se, right? I've already done the story on the alpha and the beta, but we will be stopping to watch every single cutscene, every single one of them, man. So, what's up, Noth? Nothing. So I'm really interested in the cutscenes because we didn't get to see them. Nobody really knows. I won't be watching YouTube for them. We're going to watch them all right here tomorrow. Without spoilers, how do you like the story of Midnight compared to Warcraft? It's better. It's definitely better. There's no question that it's better. How good, I don't know. Again, from what I've seen, Erator is a big, giant wiener. So he is a big, whiny wiener. So I don't know, man. I am not impressed with Erator's role in the story at all. Not a little bit. Not even, man. Ooh, very nice, man. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Why did they decide to write another Erator as a lost teen while the dude's pushing 40? I don't know, because everyone loves the story of the boy who was never loved, and now he's a hero, and his mommy and daddy abandoned him, and parents are bad, and kids are good, and kids always know what's best, and that's just the current, you know, nature of where we're at with society right now. So they're just selling the story that way. He's still trying to find himself. I say look no farther than yourself. Very nice. Yeah, he has no identity. Like, my parents left me. They were at war. They didn't come back for me. It's a whole thing, man. It's like, nah. Come on, man. Hopefully someone huge dies this time. So I don't think Zalatath's gonna die. Let me see. There was another question there. If you don't find yourself in 40 years, stop asking. Just chill. Yeah. Yeah, he's a misfit. You know, it's the misfit thing. Where's the other question? Hold on. Oh, did you play both Horde and Alliance in the beta? I'm curious which is going to have a better experience. I don't know. Don't know. I'm going to do it once on the Horde, once on Alliance, and then that's it. I'll do the storyline twice, but that's it. It doesn't matter. It's just, you know. The lost puppy thing really kind of getting old. I did not know I didn't have that. Oh, okay. That's actually not a bad helm for this set, actually. Ding. Double Agent Science, 100%. Yeah. You don't have cookies. You have shitty. You got shitty cities too. Let's just put that out there. Shitty cities, man. Where's that at? I saw it. Where is it? Shitty cities. There it is. Where's Master Roke? I haven't seen him in a while. Fuck yeah. Silver Moon, reimagined Silver Moon. It wasn't that way. Reimagined, man. So. In busy 100%. We don't like the identity thing because we're 35 plus. Everybody has to have an identity or a reason for being why they're broken, other than they just need to move on. The world doesn't care if you're broken. The world cares if you can execute. I don't know what to say. Huh. All right. So tomorrow we're gonna have a morning stream, and then we're in it to win it. So I will be live 5 p.m. Eastern tomorrow afternoon, and can't wait. I can't wait. Shut up. Talk too much. You. Nothing there. No way out of this room, right? Right. Yeah, I never thought the story in Cataclysm was very good, but again, when you're coming back from a story that is, you know, you're coming off the Lich King into Cataclysm, Deathwing was okay, but it didn't resonate it wasn't as powerful, I don't think. Like I said, but I watched the cutscenes. They're cool. Yeah, we'll do that. Wow. Get out of here. Going for all those transmogs, man. Sometimes the green transmogs are exactly what you need when you're transmogging. Times. All right, but yeah, man, like I can't wait. My goal tomorrow before I step away from the PC tomorrow is that I will be level 90. The hunter. That's my goal tomorrow. Yep, hit 90. Go to bed, take a quick nap, and get up and start over, man. Yep.
The greatest glory is to die in the Master's service.
We're gonna be streaming all day, man. All fucking day. I'm gonna come home from work on Saturday, start streaming right away. I'm gonna come home from work on Sunday, start streaming right away. No 24-hour stream, bro. For the people, I've already done that for the people, and I did it for the people and had 1 people that whole time. Like middle of the night, I'm tired as fuck, and 1 people out of the people. 1 people. I gotta go grocery shopping with the wife tomorrow. Everybody wants it, but then everyone gets to sleep and go do their thing, and I'm here by myself. That's not a real thing, man. Just saying. Not real. When I can average 500 viewers, 1,000 viewers a stream, sure. Absolutely. We'll do it then. We're gonna be playing a lot, I can tell you that. So, get ready. And Busy, get your characters ready too, man. So, we'll be running some dungeons for sure. So, so my tank is Alliance. An alliance character. I guess it doesn't matter for doing zeros. You gotta fly there anyways. You have 12 to level? Fuck that. I'm not going that far into it. I'm good. Yeah, I want to be able to play some other games if there's some other stuff out there. Like Fable, like Light No Fire. Like, I want to be able to do some stuff, man. Important to me. I used to go balls in like that, and I don't anymore. Woohoo! I've got to get rid of this stuff out of my bags. Faction only matters in group finder, correct. I forgot about that. Yeah, so I'll be available to tank or whatever, man. We just ain't healing. That ain't happening. How much transmog am I going to get out of this? Two. I got two. Get rid of all of this. And we're back in, man. All right. Let's go, man. Man, I'm telling you, YouTube was really chatty last night. YouTube is not chatty today. We are sans chatty. What do you feel about everyone celebrating Blizzard allowing you to see healing auras? I mean, it's fine. Sure. The community does see it as a big victory. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Is it really that big of a deal? I don't know if it's a big win. I'm going to say it's a win. I'm not going to come sit here and say that it's like the biggest thing Blizzard's ever done. So, I'm not going to say that. I would say they've done bigger things in the game than that, but I mean, celebrate the small wins, man, to the top tier. That's all you can do. I mean, if you celebrate the small wins and you stack up all the small wins, it's a big win, right? I would agree with that a little bit, yeah. Well, they're gonna lock it down, so we'll see what they really do, because we don't know. We'll see. Like I said, man, there's more changes coming, so. More changes coming. We'll see. What's going on there? Kind of weird. Oh, we can do this instead. This can just fucking die right here. There you go. All right, there's still some things in there that the raids are going to be really interesting for me. So. Now, how bad is it gonna be? Yeah, second patchwork. Oh, look at this shield. Oh, hold on. Is that where I got the shield? Hang on. Yeah. Yeah, man. I said we will just see. That's just okay. Hey, Jimmy Leb. Yeah, we got Discord, man. And if you guys on YouTube would like to join the Scions Discord, I have an invite for you right here. So, I don't promote it a lot, but I should start promoting it a little bit more. For sure. All right. If I don't know the answer to something, somebody in the community does. Okay, Grobulus. Woohoo! What does that look like, by the way, the mantle? I might be able to do something with those at some point. Right. Oh, man. Like I said, man, we are just, we're just hanging out, man. We are just doing the chill thing. Yeah, I'm going BM Hunter. Yeah, they're on the bottom right now, Giant. As far as, you know, what's good, that's all gonna change. We already know this. So I'll be live again tomorrow at 9 a.m. on both YouTube and Twitch. Finishing up some things here. And then we will be doing all of the other things tomorrow afternoon. I'm so excited, man. Come on, big boy. Come on, I'll wait for you. Come on. So, man, I play what I find fun. Yeah, 100%, man. All right, here we go. One more. Yeah, I'm just gonna, like I said, man, we're just going for it tomorrow. I'm really excited about it. Oh, yeah, all these Death Knights in here. I forgot about that. Lots of Taurens in here. Taurens and Night Elves. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. What are you guys looking forward to most tomorrow? Is it new stories? Is it just being in the new expansion? Is it Silvermoon? Silvermoon City is going to be fantastic. You're torn from the waist down. Okay, Powerhouse G. Killing Horde Filth? I mean, Carbon doesn't even know who that is. Yeah, some of the delves didn't seem finished, though, did they, Giant? Like, very plain. Like, they didn't have everything in them. Right? Like, there's a couple ones that had caves, but they were just really boring. Yeah, like, I didn't go in after that, so...
For the Alliance!
Gotta scalp some orcs for my guild, but tomorrow it's elf scalps. Wow. Wow, Elthorn, wow. Probably the story, see if there's any changes in the gameplay. There's a lot of changes in the gameplay, Osteen, for sure. Or Ostin, for sure. For sure it is. Ah, the claw.
The claw is our master. Claw chooses who will go and who will stay.
Didn't do it today. Got to get it in. Well, we're definitely picking some stuff up today. It's fantastic right now. All right. Ugh. Wowzers, man. Wowzers. You're gonna be a drag. Yeah, he's still gonna be dragon meat tomorrow. Yeah. Very much so. Very much. Na, 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 na. So again, like I said, we're gonna be watching all the cutscenes tomorrow. Like, I'm really, really excited about it. I can't stop talking about it, man. Just yapping away. I'm excited. Ugh. Yeah, I'm ready. This is gonna be a bit. Let me see here. The first day of a new glucose monitor is so weird. It's a silver moon and just explore for like 10 minutes. It's gonna take you longer than that. Do we know which mythic dungeon will be next season? Yeah, there's already a list, man. Half new ones, and then you have Seed of the Triumvirate. You have Skyreach. You have Pit of Sauron. Yep, there's one, and there's one more. I can't wait to run Pit. I can't wait for that. I like that dungeon. There's one more. What's the other one that I didn't name? Blood Sugar's fine. Big WoW player. I found you on TikTok and always love your videos and rants. Mr. Bada Bing, welcome in. I'm glad you finally caught me. I stream 5 days a week. Be here. Like, that's where we're at. It's all about Warcraft, man. I'm here for the new and everyday player. So, we're not doing this right now? Oh, I had to move in. Like, we're here for the everyday person. You've got all these content creators out there talking about high-end stuff. You got all these YouTubers and TikTokers talking about high-end stuff. I'm not like, that has a place in the game, but I'm not all about that. The everyday player is what carries the game. That's what we're going to cater to. Trying to join Discord and ask me like 27 if I'm a robot. Does it Discord figures a VPN? It might, Ben. It might. I don't know. I've never had anyone say that. So, since you're saying that, if you're using a VPN, probably. Nice to see you here in Savoy's on the TikTok. Yeah, man. Forges. I want to see Forge of Souls. I really do.
Power here.
Wouldn't Forge of Souls be a great Mythic Plus dungeon? Oh, that'd be fantastic. I love that dungeon. So Blizzard says they're going to stick to the like 25 to 30-minute dungeon. They don't want to make them too long, and they don't want to make them like 10, 50 minutes. So that's not what they want. So they're still in there doing a, you know, they want you in there for about 30 minutes, 28 minutes. So basically what they do is it gives you something to aim for in the game, basically. Oh, I got 30 minutes log on. Let's do a dungeon. That's why it's there. Usually main a hunter, don't you? Yes, I will be maining a hunter. Excited for the new KSM and KSL mounts. The birds look amazing. I'm going to be doing a lot more Mythic Plus in Midnight. So every expansion I'm doing a little bit more and a little bit more. So I did more Mythic Plus this expansion than I did last expansion. We might just tear the wall down. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, man. So, you guys can run with me, or, you know, whatever you want to do. Yeah, long dungeon queues for DPS, 100%. I go to 3K and then default to doing 8 to 10s for the vault. Yeah, a lot of people do that. They're not changing that, by the way. So, in the beta, they had some things for, like, plus 18s. That's not going to be a thing. They're not doing that, so... They put it in there to kind of judge, kind of see where people are, what they're doing, and they're not doing any of that. So they're going to keep it at 10s. Ugh. I took the enhancement shaman from 70 to 80 myself last night and have him at 135 after 2 hours. Yeah, and 135 is plenty. Plenty. 10 keys are the max. They're the max for gear, yes. Yeah. I got to 170 today. My body is ready. It is ready. 170 is really overkill, Skybob. If we're being honest, it's total overkill. If you're at like 140, that's like perfect. I think I'm 166, 167. Yeah, 155 is fine. I'll start replacing gear around level 87, I think is the deal there. Level 87. 87. All right. Oh, I don't think I got anything there, but we'll go ahead and try that real quick. Let me see. Okay. That's not bad either, really. Wrath of the Lich King had some, Wrath of the Lich King had some really good transmogs, man. I'm not gonna lie. They really did. I'm doing elemental. Dun, 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 dun. They had such great raids in Wrath of the Lich King. Great dungeons, great raids. Definitely the height of Warcraft's touch with the community, for sure. Now it's a bit strained, a little bit. All right, though, it's okay. All right, here we go. Fuck it, I'll do that. It's 42 gold. I'll do it. Breath had 2 good raids, 1 mediocre, and 1 trash raid. What was the trash raid? Trial of the Crusader. Called it. I called it. Trial of the Crusader was okay. I never thought that one was great. That's when I started playing, was when that raid first came out. Or just at the tail end of Ulduar, So, does that mean that Last Titan, we could have Ulduar come back? Would you guys be open to that? Or have, kind of like, some of the raids in Silvermoon are coming back, but they kind of jazzed it up? It's probably going to be a social hub, not Ulduar. No way. No way. I'm down for underneath Ulduar. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm at too, Lefty, really. And again, I don't think we've really had that big grab for... like, the game's always been good. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't be playing it if it wasn't good, but... For me... But just in terms of storytelling and cool things to see, I think Ice Crown or the Wrath of the Lich King had the most of any expansion, really. They just did a great job. Yeah. There's been some good things in, like, even in the War Within, right? I loved the Spider Boss. I loved Ansurek. That was a great fight. Dimensius, I was a little let down on, but the raid itself was pretty good. Dimensius was oversold by a lot, so. By a lot, I would say. Quite a bit, actually. Yeah, man! So. I just gotta let this play out. I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice, man. Let me see. Oh, Vault of Archivon. I gotta do too. There's 114 pieces of gear in the Vault of Archivon? No way. That's a lot. That's a super lot, man. Oh, a little lineage music, little lineage 2. I'm telling you, man, this gaming music is really good. Yeah, I know, but 114 pieces, that's a lot. And I only have 29 of those 114 pieces. What? I remember that, Ben. Yeah, I like that, by the way. Doing that every week, I did. I loved it. No, we're not raiding. No. Nobody's raiding tonight, which is fine. The Island Prison one in BFA? I don't know which one that is. The only one I can think of. I'm just playing a Frost Mage, man. I'm a Nightborn Frost Mage right here. Oh, the one before BFA. I wish you weren't raiding tonight. I'm on a roll with this house. I don't know. Why are you raiding tonight, Vonna? By the by. By the by. The Wall of Terror, huh? Isn't there an easy way out of here? Isn't there like a portal or something? I mean, it doesn't matter, but... Science has a portal. Well, the one that prefers the older cast animations. I'm so sad they got rid of them. I think they needed some updated cast animations. They did. There were some good ones. They could have kept some of it, but yeah. All right, let's go see. Let's go into the vault now. I'm just starting looking for a solo can do all build. Play a druid. You just need to get the gear. You can play every spec in the game. Ranged, melee, tank, healer. Do it all. Carry around 5 pieces of gear and you're good. You say? What does that even mean? New. Go! Yes. Yes. 3. There's 3 pieces there. Four pieces. It. Okay. All right. I missed when you could cold switch between new models and old ones. Oh yeah, that was nice. Yes, I would agree with that. Yeah. Human running animation is good, or the human sitting on the horse. He'd always go, "I'm posing on my horse. Look at me," right, with his arm. I hated that. Ugh. Always do that. Alex Strauss, didn't they update her model here? Yeah, they did. Mommy's hot. Quartermaster. We're here. Got it all already. Everything. Even the red drake. No. Let's see if we have control here. If the herd has control. You're doing a little Aberrus transmog run. Yeah, a lot of people like myself. Now is the perfect time, perfect day, today and tomorrow morning. Get those transmog runs in that you haven't done in a while. And oh, the Alliance holds it today. Ah, well that sucks. All right, we got some dungeons here we can transmog out. And there's housing items in here. We'll just run them in order. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. So, Thomas Fry, right now, there's not a whole lot of builds out there that people know exactly what's going on with them. Nobody knows right now because they need to math all the maths. So. Da, 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 da. All right, so where am I here? Oh, yeah, Ruby Sanctum. I gotta go do that, too. Yeah, man. I forgot about Ruby Sanctum. God, Blizzard caught so much shit for doing Ruby Sanctum, and it was the right thing to do. And they caught so much shit for it. I remember that. Hey, Blizzard, 2 by straight, man. It's like, come on, man. I gave you something to do. Move on. This music makes me feel like I'm in a Star Wars movie. Imagine if Star Wars came out with an updated MMO. It was actually good. I wonder how many people would be playing that. You forgot about that? Yeah, man. Yeah, they might finish it off in the like. I wish they would do an Old Republic Classic. It is Old Republic Classic. What are you talking about? The whole thing's old. For sure. Oh, I went the wrong way. Start over from the first patch? Oh, I don't know if that's a good idea. Babadoo! I didn't have this? How did I not have that? Huh. That's weird. We do it in WoW all the time. Oh, it's true. We do it too much in WoW all the time. I consider that lazy content, if I'm being honest. Just lazy content. Something that's already there, they don't have to work on it, they can still make money off of. So. It looks good from a business sense, but you're not providing anything extra or special to the player base. You're not thanking your players for playing the game. Here, why don't you guys go back and play this again for the 3rd time. The 4th time, whatever it is. So weird. It is such a weird deal. All right, here we go. Give me something. Woo!
Excellent work, champions. We shall set up our base camp in these chambers. My Magi will get the Scourge transport device working shortly. Step in.
I'm stepping in right now. Here we go. So this dungeon has changed a little bit. So give the company who did the Old Republic a new Star Wars MMO to do it because they guarantee learn to launch raids faster for people who get to max level fast. Yeah. we could do that. Let's see here. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. Hi, New. All right, New's here. Everyone say hi to New. Wow. That's so loud. Let me see here. I want to go there. Yeah, we got a lot of streams coming up, man. Oh, what's this? How long is this?
Hello, I'm Sean from Radar IO.
All right, we're watching this. I want to watch this, so we're watching it. This will be really interesting. Come on.
Sitting here today with Associate Game Director Paul Cubitt. Paul, what do you do at Warcraft?
Yeah, my name's Paul Cubitt. I am, as you said, Associate Game Director on the World of Warcraft team. I am.
You guys hear that okay?
On the Midnight expansion. Been working on this baby for the better part of 2 years now, and looking forward to people finally cracking it open in just a couple of short days.
This is a real interview. This will be good.
Quite excited. Looking forward to it. But that's not all. We have another guest with us as well. We have lead encounter designer Dylan Barker. Dylan, what do you do on the team?
Yeah, so I am the encounter lead responsible primarily for everything outside of Dungeons and Raids. So I have done a lot of work with the Delve system. I was responsible for a group of people working on 4 of the dungeons for this expansion.
Hey, Ramen.
And of course, I've been working on the team for quite some time, so I can help give some information on all the rest of that.
I love it. I love it. All right, we're going to dive right in because I know you are both very busy and we have a launch coming up that we don't want to miss. So let's start off with, I think, an easy one. Can you tell us more about the decision for Season 1 to be broken up into 3 raids at launch and the challenge of balancing the difficulty curve of a multi-raid tier?
Yeah, I could talk a little bit about the reasoning behind it. I mean, a big part of this came from the fantasy, and the story sort of told us that the story wanted to be split across a couple different raids. The first raid is our 6th boss raid, the Void Spire, and as that sort of builds towards its culmination, the final boss of that is something we've been a little bit cagey about. If you go poking through dungeon journals, you can see exactly who you're fighting, but the title of that fight is the Crown of the Cosmos. Once you finish that, then there's actually some more story that takes place in the campaign of the game, and of course players who are playing through that campaign can take that Crown of the Cosmos fight on in follower mode as well, or story mode for that raid. But then there's some more questing that comes on after that before we go to the second campaign raid, which is March on Koldanos. So there's sort of the story said these raid fights want to be in different places, and so they ended up being 2 raids. And the other part of this was just sort of novelty and mixing things up. You know, we've had a couple seasons in the past where we've had a single raid, a single monolithic, awesome, epic raid with 8 or so bosses in it that gives us an opportunity to take 8-ish bosses, actually 9 of them, and split them across a couple different locations, with that last 9th one being in the Dream Rift, which is part of the story, but it's not part of the campaign. It's going to be sort of tied to the story of the Heronir in Herondar.
I love that. I love that. So the story drove the raid setup. Dylan, can you talk just a little bit about the challenge of having to balance 3 different raids and maybe giving players a path through?
Yeah, I think actually it's not a whole lot different from how we would normally take those same bosses were they in the same individual raid. I think maybe
it's just standing up, Primo.
If you are, let's say, a more casual guild and you're not sure how you want to structure your raid night, I think it's going to be kind of cool that there will be parts of the season where it's obvious, oh yeah, we'll just go and kill these 3 because they're in their own 2 distinct raids, and then we'll go do the larger bulk of something on a different night. I think it's going to make pugging interesting. There are just going to be some opportunities to do nice short raids. So it's just kind of an interesting texture. It's cool to change the format up.
Yeah, I'm personally very excited to see how it impacts the pugging world, especially the way the Mythic Lockout works, and you're not locked.
I think he's just shifting side to side, man.
Stuff, you guys. So I'm really hyped for it. Let's continue on the raid theme, though. So recently we had the removal of computational add-on solutions, and I'm wondering, how did this change the overall approach to boss and encounter design?
Yeah, I think the main thing is that it's focused the whole team on visual clarity. And I mean this from design, from visual effects, from animation.
Yes, Ice Calling,
and then
yes.
obviously our own internal
The
UI.
the raids
We had
are,
to start
yes.
pushing information into clearer and louder channels because a lot of the more subtle channels were the things that folks needed the extra help with from external add-ons. But we also just wanted more of the gameplay to happen in the world and in communication between players. I think chat and voice and pings are more interesting forms of shot calling and communication than
Pre-patches tomorrow.
just having an add-on tell you we have presupposed these positions, and when you are dynamically assigned, go to one of these three. We've already figured it out. I'd rather have players look in the world, look at what their friends are doing, listen to their raid leader, and then execute in that dynamic moment with a little bit of time and space to think and operate in a way that maybe we couldn't have allowed for in past. But we can also do some mechanics that we can now tune based on just the elements of a coordination test. And I don't want to get too spoilery for the final fight of Keldanos, but there is something that we can do in there where just changing the way that we present information, how much information we present to some players, and that sort of thing can dramatically change the challenge level of a puzzle.
So is he saying right there that one of the bosses is going to be tell the DPS something or tell the healer something and no one else in the raid is seeing that and they have to call it out to the team? Oh, wouldn't that be unreal?
Whether it's to make it harder or easier, just within the scope of the puzzle itself, as opposed to having to just make it brutally fast and constantly be shooting at you to make it challenging.
I love it. I love it. You mentioned the ping system, and I'm glad you did. So I'm going to do a quick follow-up to that. When the ping system came into the game, it was, pardon the reuse of this term, but it was a game changer. Do we think that there might be a possibility to see that expanded upon in Midnight?
For sure. I think anything's on the table as far as like looking at future ways that we can adjust the ways players interface with the game, the user interface, I suppose you would call that. Yeah, the ping system has been like really broadly utilized by all sorts of folks. It's been a really good accessibility and approachability tool, a communication tool for folks who cannot or prefer not to be on vocal comms. And yeah, there's a lot of ways that we can continue to grow that. So I think it's something that the team will for sure consider in the future.
I love it. I love it. That was, you have a very good humor, sir. It's dry and I enjoy it. Okay, so let's
appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So let's continue on. We're still sort of around the raid space, but also dungeons as well. Throughout the alpha and beta, there was talk about the need to improve the raid frames for healers and maybe even add some filtering options. What kind of improvements or changes to raid frames can we expect to see for the Season 1 launch?
I have so we've seen a lot of feedback from healers for sure on the desire to be able to filter buffs.
We were just talking about this tonight, weren't we?
On healer frames. This is something that we've heard loud and clear, been following, been looking at internally for possible solution spaces as well. We have some changes to announce to the community. It'll probably be in a day or two before that comes out. So something to look forward to. There'll be some news coming out on this front shortly.
Very exciting. You've just made every healer in my guild happy. So thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah. So let's continue in that sort of design space, that encounter design. And it's not really a secret that some of the classes feel mandatory due to certain abilities like
here we go.
Demonic Gateway or Death Knight Grips. How do you approach the puzzle of designing encounters where these types of abilities shine without making them feel required to solve situations?
I think when we're talking about mythic raids, there's going to be a degree of optimal and the pursuit of optimal that drives people to play the game that way. So I think we're more okay with this idea that, yeah, you're going to need one or two of these traditionally. That's, of course, leaving out situations where folks have just figured out that one particular spec is doing the best damage for a given profile, so they stack that. That's just, again, pursuit of optimal for Mythic. I can tell you when we're testing internally, the folks that are building the encounters, if it's heroic and below, we've done it without that mandatory approach. So I think in situations where the difficulty of the encounter does not
Oh,
drive that
Mithrios,
pursuit of
how are
optimal
you?
behavior, I think you can pretty much go in there with who you have, and we're pretty rigid about that. But for Mythic, of course, if everybody learns that there is something that buys them a tenth of a second, they're going to do it.
I love it.
100%.
That's a great answer. All right, one last raid question, then we're going to move on to Mythic Plus, which is kind of what we do here at Raider.io. Which boss, for both of you, are you most excited to see people pulling live, and why?
I will go first, if that's okay, Dylan. You know the boss is better than me, so if I steal yours, you can pick another. I am super excited for people to pull Crown of the Cosmos. This is the final boss of the Void Spire, and part of this is because the fight itself is dope. It's really
It's
like
dope.
a high spectacle, but also because
It's
I'm a
dope.
lore nerd at heart, and I know that fight is load bearing in terms of a lot of the max level campaign is sort of conditioned behind the completion of that fight. So there's cool stuff that has not been on beta that people haven't seen yet that happens sort of between that and the March on
Told you.
Golden that I'm eager to see people pull that boss, not only because the boss fight is going to be something in and of itself, but because I know what comes after.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to pick two because I want to pick one from the dungeon context as well. One of the bosses in Magister's Terrace, Degentrius, is going to ask players to play volleyball. It's kind of cute. Every time we played it internally, I'm like, yeah, this is just cool. I just want to be doing this. This is a really fun literal juggling puzzle. And I think high-end players will find it particularly exciting just as a pacing mechanism. For the rating, that final boss of Keldanos, again, all of
This is
Void spoilers,
fantastic.
there's just a mechanic in there that we could not have reasonably done in recent memory. The fight is also visually spectacular. There are some mechanics that
I can't
on their
wait for
face
this.
are relatively simple with what they're doing and how they're asking players to behave, but the way that it's delivered visually is really on theme. And I think we've been working in the void space for a while, and just having the ability to play that sort of VFX better and better each time we use it, I don't know, it's particularly cool.
I love it. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my hands on. Raiding is so much fun. It's going to be exciting. Raid testing was great. I can't wait for these bosses we haven't seen. All right, let's shift gears a little bit. We're going to hit some Mythic Plus questions, if that's okay with you. And I want to start with Resilient Keystones. So these were a new addition to Mythic Plus in the War Within, and some players...
So here's where we find out if Raider.io is for the player or not for the everyday player.
I've enjoyed the feature being restricted to a higher echelon of keys, whereas others would like to see it extended into the lower keystone levels. What we're curious about is, how does the team feel about the feature? And will we see any changes to the system in Midnight?
Yeah, so we've seen the same feedback that, you know, a number of folks enjoy having the ability to sort of work towards that ability to unlock and then enjoy the resilient keystones. We're going to continue to keep an eye on feedback for Midnight Season 1. No changes to the specific rule set to announce there. You know, we have been looking at Mythic Plus rule sets in Midnight in particular. I mean, one of the spaces that our focus has been more recently is on some of the lower difficulties. The new affix Lindormi's guidance is something that we're really excited for people to be able to step into. This is going to sort of help ease the entryway, give you an on-ramp, especially for tanks who are coming into Mythic Plus, where it can be a little bit of a challenge. Feels like a little bit of a roadblock to know, well, there's a whole onus of knowledge which is required of me as a tank or a group leader to be able to play Mythic Plus properly. And if you're pugging, you don't necessarily know the people who you're playing with. That can be a difficult social experience to navigate as well. But the Lindormi's guidance should provide you a racing stripe. Basically,
Look at that.
Say, like, hey, here's a line you can follow. It might not be the most efficient line, but it's going to be a suitable one for you to be able to finish in time this dungeon. And then you can use that as your launching point to should you choose to go past the sort of Mythic 2 to 5, 2 to 6 range into some, into deeper Mythics, you'll have that knowledge to operate off of. We're excited for people to hop into that and start playtesting that when the season starts.
I love it. I'm so glad you mentioned it. I actually, when that announcement came out, I was like, this might be the single best addition to Mythic Plus for tanks ever. Like, this is just,
I think it's really good.
A game changer. It's going to be so nice. Yeah. I'm really excited to get my hands on that.
Agreed.
Yeah. So the broader dungeon community has expressed excitement and enjoyment with shorter, faster dungeons. How has this desire for quicker dungeon content influenced encounter design in Midnight, if at all?
Yeah, I think we've sort of discovered that 30 minutes is a good baseline for Mythic Plus. Getting into a 40-plus minute key, it's really stressful to be switched on for that whole amount of time. We kind of also want dungeons to have a similar runtime next to their peers within a given season, just so that there aren't like huge outliers. We've had in past some dungeons that are longer where people start to favor skipping those ones, or where they're really short and they pile into those because they're very reward efficient. So I think just sort of a bunch of trends have come together to sort of keep us within that 30-minute framework.
I love it. Yeah, I'm good for a 30-minute dungeon. Those feel nice. I'm glad that's where we seem to be landing. Speaking of the new dungeons in Midnight, so far they're a lot of fun. I spent a lot of time in the beta, and I've been enjoying the new dungeons especially. But there is a substantial amount of RP in some of them. Mythic Plus players typically are vocal about the fact that they're not fans of RP in dungeons because it can sort of hamper their momentum or flow. Is there a philosophy around this internally, and do we have plans to remove any of the RP in the new dungeons?
Interesting.
Yeah, we don't specifically remove RP from dungeons, though we have been known from time to time to go in and trim it back for keystones specifically. I'd also say we're really attentive to making sure that the amount of time that it's going to take in a keystone dungeon is the same amount of time each time it does happen, so there's no variance there. You're not like waiting for an NPC to walk, and that's a variable amount of time. But yeah, I don't think we'd ever necessarily fully remove it. It's still part of the organic dungeon experience. It's just where it's particularly obnoxious to players, we trim it back.
I love it. So you're factoring it in, despite what the internet might think. You're not robbing us of time. You're already factoring that in.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's good.
To set those timers, absolutely, that's factored in.
I love it.
Yeah, and to double down on what Dylan said, yeah, and in times where it does seem egregious for the context of a Mythic Plus, then yeah, we'll absolutely dial the amplitude of RP back. You know, this is sort of an effect of more RP that tends to appear in dungeons as dungeons become more load bearing for the narrative of the quest line of the campaign as well. We have 3 dungeons that are part of the level up campaign. We had one in the War Within the first time. We really kind of dipped our toe into that with the Rookery. I'm sure you might remember at the end of Isle of Dorn, you went through the Rookery, and we saw a lot of people really enjoy that experience of like, oh, like I'm going to the dungeon as part of the story of the expansion, and one of the reasons we hadn't done that very much in the past, at least in the recent several expansions past, is because dungeons are group content. A lot of people prefer to play the game or prefer to avoid groups, and so we've built
we're not doing no giveaways.
Sort of spurs off of the main campaign line, never required, but something that was sort of unlocked by completing a zone or completing a major quest line or something like that. With the advent of follower mode, we have the ability for pretty much anyone to be able to run a dungeon should you want to, and so that gives us the ability to say, hey, these really cool thematic spaces can actually be part of the campaign. And so you'll see
play a new class for the first time ever in Midnight
adventure campaign when you're going through through Zul'Aman, one of my favorite new dungeons. We are going to go through Magister's Terrace.
Bunch of years just perked up. They did
Terrace.
Evil. They did.
As you enter into the Voidstorm, and then at the kind of completion of your level up campaign, you'll play through Nexus Point Zenith.
Hola!
So you have these 3 dungeons, along with a pair of delves as well as part of the level up campaign. Really excited.
Evil, are you ready to spend all day tomorrow with me?
For players to sort of see more of the instance spaces in the context of the story that they're unlocking.
I love that. I love that. Did you notice another follow-up question? I'm sorry for throwing this at you, but did you notice that the inclusion of the Rookery as a quest dungeon helped with the on-ramp of people into being more comfortable in dungeons? Was that feedback you received at all?
I think what it did most noticeably is sort of gave in sort of people a clue into that follower mode or follower dungeon mode, that you have the ability to like, hey, I can run any of these dungeons sort of on my own as either to experience the story, or a lot of folks will do that when they're, say, learning a new class. It's a pretty interesting context for you to play through something that's like, oh, I've never played a enhancement shaman or whatever before. Let me just hop in a follower dungeon, and it's pretty low stakes. It gives me the ability to sort of play in the context of group, what feels like group content, and in fact, in other contexts.
See that? They gutted Hunter. They gutted Survival Hunter because it was overproducing. So now people are already leaving to the next class. Baum, I'm gonna say this to you out loud. Sad day. You should have stuck with it.
Is group content.
Yeah, they do. They are enjoying the questions they're being asked.
So yeah, I think it added a lot of visibility to that mode.
I love it. I love it. So
he loves it, by the way.
Beta, this is the second last dungeon question, and then we'll shift. We'll shift again. But during the beta, we saw higher keystones offering higher item level rewards from the Great Vault, but this was removed. Can you elaborate on the decision to try this out and then to remove it? Because we're curious about how you face in terms of balancing player rewards while not making certain content feel mandatory.
Yeah, I think that you hit the nail on the head there. What you saw in beta was sort of what you tend to see in beta, which is the process at work, right? Moving tuning around, moving numbers around, sometimes moving entire features and subsystems of features around as we're sort of doing the last steps of building the game. Part of the goal of tuning this sort of Mythic Plus reward system is making sure that, yeah, the very high tiers, while available and fun, don't feel mandatory. There are, there are points where sort of very clear thresholds of content in Mythic Plus where it gets significantly harder. You have more weight on things like interrupts or whatever that
you do.
And not enough has changed in sort of the subsystem of Mythic Plus to warrant like, well, we actually want to add that mandatory feeling point to be a higher point. So reverted back to where roughly where we were at in the War Within.
Well, Val, what I'll tell you is that nothing's set in stone. And if you want to try another class, of course you should try another class. But at the end of the day, nobody knows what's going to be the best class. Nobody knows how the classes are gonna be, and you've been sucked in by all these content creators who don't know what's really going to happen in Midnight. They have no idea. We don't know how the math is going to roll out with the new Apex talents for classes. We have an idea, but we just don't know.
And where it remains today.
But yeah, you're at the perfect place to start a new class.
What are the
100%.
team's metrics for determining whether or not
But you got sucked in for sure.
So, like, what will determine if season 1 is a success or not?
Ah, here we go.
It is a fantastic question. There's all sorts of metrics that go into it. Like,
hey, New World.
Ultimately, all the metrics boil in down to like the main metric, which is sentiment.
Yeah.
Is it fun?
Yeah,
right?
you can
like,
see them. You just don't know how they're going to interact with your gear and stuff.
Sentiment.
Yeah.
One, Dylan and I play the game a lot, as do everyone else here, right? And so we're able to tell whether we had fun, but also from our peer groups, whether they're having a good time as well or experience pugging, and of course, community, being able to address feedback that comes through forums and other places like that. But there's any other numbers of things as well. Dungeon durations, dungeon success rates. One of actually like
of course.
Not necessarily
Val, yes, 100%.
We were talking about in season 1, maybe thinking about Mythic Plus, but one of the metrics that we've been looking at pretty closely right now is with the new training grounds feature is a PvP feature, and we have metrics internally to determine win rates for this. What training grounds for the uninitiated is PvP in battlegrounds versus game controlled opponents, i.e. bots. Like many people knew this as the comp stomp brawl, which existed every once in a while in the past. Now is an always supported mode. One of the benefits of playing against game controlled opponents is you don't have to have a 50% win rate anymore. You can have
the interviewer,
and that's one of the things.
The interviewer is really good. The guy from Wowhead talked to both of these guys. Not good.
For something around like a 90% win rate was sort of where our initial assessment was. Like that should feel good, but also we didn't want it to be 100%. We didn't want it to be 99.9% because what that means is you don't have to play. You can AFK, and that's not sort of in the spirit of the mode, right? You want to be able to play and have fun and build skills and work alongside others and whatnot. And so where we're sitting right now is somewhere a little higher than that, around 95%. But that, and it varies from battleground to battleground. But we will use metrics like that to be able to.
I don't know. So Wowhead, the guy that runs Wowhead, the head guy, interviewed both these guys, and it was he asked a bunch of shitty questions.
That's the difficulty of the mode. Is it successful? Are we in that I can AFK in the base mode at 99.9%, or did something go very wrong with the bots got really smart and good, and now we're closer to 50% win rate, and we will use metrics like that to be able to to tune the game.
I love it. So when the bots beat me, it's intended. I don't have to feel bad.
Yeah, around 5% of the time, as long as it's around that percent of the time, then you are within the mean.
Perfect. I love it.
He loves it.
Gears a little bit.
He loves it.
I want to talk about sort of Midnight as a whole. The Arathi lore books in Hallowfall talked about Renalash and the great conflict between the light and the void, and how the battlefield will be littered with the bodies of gods and
Comstop always be up now.
Without any spoilers,
it's called Training Grounds.
How much of that established lore was considered when designing Midnight's story and encounters?
Oh, without spoilers, you said.
Yeah, I mean, if you want.
Oh yeah, Val,
spoilers,
it'll be good. Yeah, Direct Fight is good.
I'll maybe withhold my spoilers, but I would say, one of the great things about Midnight, one of the like exciting things about sort of sharing this chapter with folks is that it's part of a trilogy. It's chapter 2 of the World Soul Saga, and this is the same team that's been building this story over the last several years,
Yes.
putting together that lore, that established lore of Hallowfall that will carry forward into Midnight, and then past this, carry forward into the Last Titan. There are intentional dominoes knocked down at the beginning of that chain that have intention in that they're going to knock down dominoes later on in the chain. So hopefully there's no spoilers in there, but yes, like if we sort of take a look at not just the established lore of Rain-a-Lash, the established lore of Hallowfall, but even farther back reaching. Xal'atath has been a character who we've been following for some time now, so back since Legion, and so and all that sort of that chain of dominoes is considered as we see what's going to happen next.
Yes.
I love it. I also love
He loves
that you
it.
mentioned that this is the second in a trilogy. It's your ability to set me up for segues is incredible. You should consider doing this full time. But yeah, so middle chapters in trilogies tend to have a darker tone. Empire Strikes Back, for example. What vibe should we expect in Midnight?
Ooh, it's a great question.
I don't think that's necessarily a bad starting point. I mean, the name of the thing is Midnight, so like we do. There is some sort of expectation of like, yeah, this is the darker middle chapter. We are building upon, frankly, what was some fairly dark story in The War Within, where we were putting together the Dark Heart to, or not we, but we were fighting against Xal'atath, who was doing so, and was ultimately successful in using that to establish the Void Storm, establish the Void Spire, and set up her impending assault upon the Sunwell. So yes, a darker starting point is something to expect.
Yeah, JB.
This always has to be
It's
balanced,
awesome.
though. We're World of Warcraft, like we balance drama with levity, and always have. We've had goblins since the beginning, right?
Yeah.
And so a lot of the ways that you'll see this made manifest in Midnight. Well, one, we've been playing with since December, and that's housing. Like your housing neighborhood should, by and large, be sheltered from drama. Outside of any internal neighborly drama, that we're not going to see void incursions setting foot on our front yards or whatnot.
You're just an HOA, huh?
That's right. Yeah, neighborhoods
That's so
will
funny.
generate their
That's
own
so
drama
funny.
for sure. But what I mean is that this should be a space which feels like a respite, feels a little more cozy in the shadow of the Void Storm. Also, features like the Arcantina is intentionally.
I can't wait to see the Arcantina.
New content feature which has arrived in Midnight as sort of this interdimensional.
I can't wait to go there.
Where folks can hang out, you can meet with other characters, and it's a place to tell stories. It's a place to experience the past. There's not a whole lot of high stakes there, and so we try to balance the dark with the light.
I love it. Whoever put the
He loves it.
Untangle game in the Arcantina, they're my favorite dev. They're on the Christmas card list forever. So thank you for that. 2 quick questions. We are almost out of time, so I want to make sure I push these through. The first one is near and dear to my heart. Kel'Dalar and Kel'Sarar are weapons that hold a huge place in both the lore and players' hearts.
It looks like
With
him,
the
huh?
return to the Sunwell and the reunification of the elves to fend off the void, can we expect to see the forging of a new Quellblade?
I will keep us out of spoiler country as well, but forging plays a role in the campaign of Midnight for sure. It may or may not necessarily be a new Quellblade, but as you're sort of progressing through the campaign of Midnight, you will get to work with some Blood Elven forges to piece together relics of the past in a meaningful
relics of the
story
past
building way. I'll leave it at that.
That's great. You are so good at this. This is I'm ready to play right now. All right, last question.
Your questions are great, by the way. It makes it easy on us.
Oh, thank you very much. It's a team effort for us. We'll start with Dylan on this one. On a personal level, Dylan, what is the thing that you are most excited for players to experience in Midnight?
Ooh, that's a great question.
I want to tie this in a little bit with the trilogies and the middle chapter being a little darker. I think one of the coolest parts about my little slices of Midnight I got to touch is the way that darkness influences every culture. And looking at the Murder Row dungeon, first off, I cannot wait for the mini game inside there to be played in Mythic Plus under pressure. I think it's going to be kind of cool. It's got a good payoff too, so I hope players don't fully resent that they're being asked to do this in a sort of small capacity. But just the story of that dungeon coming out of well, what happens when people who used to be dependent on magics that are no longer acceptable
Hey, man.
have
Have a
to
good
go
day,
back
man.
and break open old smuggling routes and sort of old vices in order to fight against the end of the world? And what is that whole thing going to look like in a world where we thought we had dealt with this problem? So I think ultimately, like, just showing each culture of Azeroth under existential threat, under Midnight, is going to be really cool.
Wow.
Paul?
Okay, for me in Zulaman, when you kill all the rares, there's a piece of decor that you earn, which is a big giant stone head. And it looks really cool. You see it in a couple places in the zone, but it's huge. And when you scale it up to 300%, as of course you're going to do, and put it in your front yard, you can sit your whole house on top of it. That is, well, for me personally, that's one of the things I'm excited to get. But like that is sort of a metaphor for the fact that like housing, a lot of us who've pre-ordered Midnight have been enjoying housing up to this point and going back to previous expansions, previous achievements and raids and dungeons and whatnot, and unlocking all the cool decor that exists in that. But Midnight is really the first expansion which was built whole cloth with the presupposition that
That's
housing
fantastic.
exists. And so there is so much cool decor and housing love that is woven into the campaign and the local stories and the dungeons and raids and everything in between of this expansion that you're going to find a lot of really neat stuff that you're going to want to bring back home and put on your shelves or make into a giant head and sit your house on top of.
I love it. I'm here for the big heads.
He loves
as
it.
a person with his own
He loves
quite
it.
large head. That's our time, gentlemen. Dylan and Paul, thank you so much
I'll make
for
it tomorrow.
taking the time
Yeah.
to chat with us today. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, likewise.
All right. All right, boys and girls. That is all the time I have for stream today, because tomorrow's going to be a big, long day. We got a lot of streaming coming up. If you're on YouTube, I will see you guys tomorrow morning for the coffee stream. If you are here in Twitch, we're going to send you over to Berezovsky. She's doing some housing stuff. Yeah. That right? Oh, I spelled it wrong. There we go. Let's go hang out with her for a little bit. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Coffee stream. Don't fucking be late. It's going to be a great day to be a Warcraft player tomorrow. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Don't be late, Evil.
Conversation room, I guess. Yay, my fave sister. Hi.